spend less, smile more. Oh, did I? Whew, my heart for a second. I thought I had cut open one of the books. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Larissa. For those of you who don't know, now you know. Why is it every time I come on to film, my nails are horrendously chipped? Anyway, today's video is going to be something I've been waiting for to film. Listen, I'm telling you, I've been waiting to film this forever. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be unboxing something. Anyways, let's get serious. Let's get serious. You can see by the title that I'm going to be unboxing some literature today. She's not like other girls. So leave in the comments what you guys think I might have ordered. I have previously talked about a couple things that I have been wanting to read or wanting to get into in my previous videos, which if you guys haven't seen, I will leave them somewhere for you guys to watch. I also have to film my December TBR. I'm a little behind on my what I read for the month of November and my December TBR because I'm trying to finish this book. November TBR is a little bit extended just because the last book that I started in the month of November, I am still reading. I'm like 100 pages left, but I don't want to start another book without finishing this one, especially so far into it.
One eternity later.
I did a little bit of thrifting and I did a little bit of bookstore buying. I also did a little bit of online shopping. I have a bag here of books that I bought in store and a set that was gifted to me. So I'm gonna go through those first and then I'll get to the unboxing afterward. We'll start with the books that I thrifted. First things first, I had to get The Hating Game. The movie's coming out. I was like, you know what, I'll take a chance and get this because it's used, and I figured if I don't like it, I can always throw it in a little free library, so somebody else might enjoy it. The next book that I thrifted is a classics book that I found in an antique shop. I only paid $2 for this, called Madame Bovary. I had never heard of this before, but it sounds pretty good, by Gustave Flaubert, I'm assuming, because that sounds a little French to me. On to, oh, actually, there's one more. It's the book that I'm currently reading. I thrifted Christine by Stephen King. When I thrifted it, it was almost perfect condition. I mean, throwing it in my purse and taking it literally with me everywhere to work. I will say it's been really easy to get through, but it's really me, my job, and the things that I need to do in normal life that I just haven't really sat down and read this last 100 pages. But yeah, almost finished with this one. I'll do a review and everything of Christine as part of my November reading wrap up, and if you guys are interested, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when that video comes out. The next from the new books, 7 Dirty Secrets by Natalie D. Richards. What got me 100% was reading literally the first couple sentences. I don't know if you guys can see. I wake with a dead man's screams echoing in my ears, but that's nothing new. I was like, okay, that sounds pretty good. Next, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get The Song of Achilles. This has been blowing up on TikTok. As you guys know, everybody and their mother is reading The Song of Achilles. I have heard a couple people talking about Madeline Miller's next book. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's just a completely other book. Is it Circe? Something like that, where the cover is black and orange, black and gold, black and orange. But I figured I would get this one first and see if it lives up to the hype, because you guys know some other book that will not be named did not live up to the hype. And every time I hear people talk about this book, raving about this book, if you know, you know. If you haven't watched my videos, go back and watch my videos. I will leave somewhere linked here or here. I do have a little place in my heart for Greek mythology. Love the Percy Jackson series. Next, super excited for, I went to Barnes & Noble, and that's where I got The Song of Achilles and Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. I hadn't read any reviews of this. I literally just read the back and I was like, I think I'll get this one. Sydney is enjoying a great life. She's in college, working a steady job, in love with her wonderful boyfriend, Hunter, and rooming with her best friend, Tori, but everything changes when she discovers that Hunter is cheating on her. You dirty son of a bitch. And she's forced to decide what her next move should be. Soon, Sydney finds herself captivated by her mysterious and attractive neighbor, Ridge. Okay. She can't take her eyes off him or stop listening to the passionate way he plays his guitar every evening out on his balcony. She likes that musician. And there's something about Sydney that Ridge can't ignore either. They soon find themselves needing each other in more ways than one. So, a passionate tale of friendship, betrayal, romance. What more can you ask for? Come on, Colleen. We don't even need to read the back. I had to do it again. People we meet on vacation. This is what they call the friends to lovers trope. Correct me if I'm wrong. This, I believe, is about the friends to lovers kind of thing. I had read 6 pages of this. This might be a strong contender for December's TBR list. If you want to see the final decision on what I'm rating for December, you'll have to stick around for that video. So the last one last stop. I got this one at Target. I think I got People We Meet on Vacation at Target as well. It's kind of this romance. And then I think this is the author, Casey McKiston? You guys let me know in the comments. I mean, there must be some sort of mystery element to it because it's about a girl who moves to New York City. I think she ends up taking the subway and she meets this girl that she thinks is cute on the subway. She's all about this girl. She sees her every day. It turns out this girl that's on the subway is actually trapped on the subway because she's stuck there because she traveled back in time or something. She's a time traveler and she's stuck on the subway. So I was like, okay, romance, mystery. Those are the books that I bought and thrifted. This next set of books, my wonderful boyfriend bought them for me for Christmas. Darker Shade of Magic's Trilogy. I'm so excited. I don't even want to take them out of the box. I read the first one and I loved it. I can't wait for the second one and just to see how the story unfolds. I love V.E. Schwab's writing. I'm gonna talk about this book in my reading wrap-up for November. I loved The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Like, this is a thing for me when it comes to reading. The thought that had to go into planning out writing this book that goes back in time in order to give you more information for the present. You flip back and forth and you have dates and you have times that things are happening. I'm like, how can I ever write a story and have all of these things like pre-planned or not have them and how do you not have them pre-planned? Like, how do you just go out on a whim and write all of these backstories? You know what I'm saying? Like, and how do you have all these stories in your head? Like, that's one thing that I think when I read, like, how are you so good at this? Like, how are you so good at writing? And same thing with Colleen. Like, how do you know abuse so well? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know betrayal and hurt so deeply? What happened to you? What happened to you, Colleen? Thank you to my love for getting me these. I'm really excited for them to be added into my collection. I haven't decided what I want to do with my original copy of the first book, but then again, I might just put it in a little library for somebody else to enjoy. Let's get into the unboxing portion. If you guys are still here, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's get into the unboxing portion. Let me get this big old thing out of the way. That's what she said. I thought that was gonna fall for a second. Let me just show you what we're working with here. We've got a box and 2 little bags. Is this a different angle? I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and get into it. I brought a handy dandy knife and hopefully we don't cut ourselves. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Verity by Colleen Hoover and Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. So, yes. Okay. Oh, Verity is Colleen's, like, mystery thriller. And yes, that's all I have to say. So Verity is an author. Her husband gives Lowen the job of ghostwriting or finishing his wife's story. I think she's kind of putting things together on what may have really happened to Verity. I cannot wait to see how Colleen puts this thing together because she is an exceptional author. She is so good at storytelling and intertwining people's lives and just putting together an amazing story that could be so realistic. And then Ugly Love is some people's favorite Colleen Hoover book. I guess this is more of a love story. I think that it's told in two different perspectives, but that's kind of all I have to go on with these two books. I kind of like it that way. Little package. This is a single book. Is this a single? Ooh. Oh, wow. And it's got a little tab that doesn't even work. Oh, Misery by Stephen King. Cannot wait for this. Cannot wait for this. I told you guys I wanted to get into Stephen King. I wanted to get into mystery. I wanted to get a little thriller. I wanted something to make me feel something. I hear Misery is a good Stephen King book to get into. As you guys saw, I'm already reading through Christine, which I never hear people suggesting when it comes to reading Stephen King, and I have been pleasantly surprised, and I'm excited to get into Misery as well. Last but not least, let's get into this shitty ass box. Come on, Amazon. Just put the tape on. Just put the tape on. Spend less, smile more. Oh, did I... Whew, my heart for a second. I thought I had cut open one of the books. All right, we're just gonna get it over with, okay? I Got All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I cannot, when I tell you, I cannot wait. This one is about a married couple. Maybe I'll do a little reading vlog of just my Colleen Hoover books that I just got. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Do you want me to do a little reading vlog of me going through specifically my Colleen Hoover books and reading them and talking about them as I go? I might just do that. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, because I'd be happy to do that. Either way, I'm reading the books. So next we have, I'm gonna skip over and go to the bottom of this box because I want to talk about this. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Like I told you guys in a previous video, I've been wanting to get into more fantasy books. That is why I got into Darker Shade of Magic series. Did I do another fantasy book? Did I read another fantasy book? Yes, I read The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I hear there's a little bit of romance. I hear there's a little bit of enemies kind of thing. I think people are calling it the ACOTAR series. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. I'm sorry. We'll see how this goes. I mean, the color for one. I'm here for it. Next, you knew, we have Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Did I want this copy? No, I didn't want this copy, but this is the copy that I got, and I'm okay with that no matter what your age is. I feel like his writing is so easy to get into. This book I'm so excited for. I read a sample. Matt Haig, The Midnight Library. I am all about this like existentialism kind of thing. I love books that seem so like existential, like make you question your existence, what you're living for, your purpose, life and death, and those kind of things, and like the meaning between different relationships. I am here for it. I live for it. So this, when I tell you I read this book in the first sentence, I was like, this is my book. I have to have this. If you don't know what this is, it's about a library that is kind of in between life and death. It's like a library of every moment of your life. You can actually see by going through a book what situations could have been, would have been if you had made different decisions in your life. Anything existential, like I said, is my cup of tea. I read a little sample of the first few chapters of this book and I was like, I have to have it. It has to be a part of my collection. I want to see what this looks like without the girl. That blue, yes honey. I like the paperback more than I like this one, but I mean the hardcover was cheaper, so what do you think I did? You know what I'm saying? What do you think I did? I got the hardcover. Long story short, it's gonna make me question my whole entire existence, and that is kind of what I live for. It's like a love-hate relationship thing kind of with me. So I'm excited for this, and I can't wait to fucking get into some of these books. Oh my god, yes. I'm so happy and proud of myself that I have gotten through as many books as I have just over this last month. Anyways, let's cut this video short. I love you guys. If you guys are still here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know how you feel about these videos in the comments. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.